oh, now we got some military jets flying in. This is exciting. Look at those bad boys. All right, this is gonna be a little bit of Daoist Snake Qigong. Find yourself an auspicious spot to take your stand. Your feet about shoulder width apart. They can be a little bit wider than shoulder width. Doesn't have to be too perfect. The one thing you're going to need to know is a mudra that we'll use at various points. The mudra is called snake hands, and it looks like this. You take your hands, you put their fingers together. You have the thumbs out to the side a little bit, not straight out, doesn't have to be 90 degrees, not up like this, just like so. You bend the fingers down at the first knuckle, and then you extend the index fingers. That is snake hands, all right? So like that. And you're gonna do this a couple times in the practice. So when you're in your auspicious standing spot, you're gonna begin with the hands at the side, palm up, the elbows back. The hands are gonna be not quite at the height of the navel, a little bit higher. You're gonna bring the hands into snake hands. Snake hands palm up though. And then you're gonna push the hands forward. And as you do so, you're gonna keep them in snake hands, you're gonna roll them over like a corkscrew. And then at the end, when your hands are out about in front of the shoulders, you're gonna release the fingers. You're gonna squat your butt back, you're gonna float the hands down. And then as you're down low, you're gonna have the hands in snake hands pointing down. You're gonna stand up. Then you're gonna curl the hands up into fists again. Snake hands, palm up. You're gonna point the fingers forward. You're gonna push forward as you corkscrew the hands, release the fingers. Squat your butt back and float down. You're gonna stand up, hands in snake hands, kind of like you're a gunslinger, although, you know, we don't have any guns here, but you're like standing up. I don't know if a gunslinger would start from a squatting position, but that's what you're doing, hands in snake hands. When you get stood up, not by a date, but like when you get stood up, you're gonna take your hands in a loose fist, you're gonna curl up, the elbows aiming back, hands in snake hands, you're gonna push and corkscrew out, hands palm down, you're gonna release the fingers. You're gonna squat down, you're gonna stand up, hands in snake hands. You're gonna curl up. You're gonna roll the hands over, release the fingers out, float the hands down. So we're gonna keep doing this. And here, I've been thinking about with this move, the corkscrew, like half corkscrew of the hands. There's a line from Marcus Aurelius. Ooh, we got an airplane taking off, it's gonna fly over us. You can't see it, but trust me, it's there. So you stand up, hands up, and then as Marcus Aurelius suggests, the hands go out like a half turn of a corkscrew against eternity. Release the hands out, come back down. So you're gonna stand up, hands in snake hands pointed down, hands in fist as you curl up. You're gonna push the hands out in snake hands. You're gonna roll them over like a corkscrew, half turn of a corkscrew against eternity. So Marcus Aurelius, what does he do? He recommends, if I get it right, he recommends continual awareness of time and space and the size and lifespan of the things around us. A grape seed in infinite space. A half turn of a corkscrew against eternity. So as you stand up, hands in snake hands, curl up on the sides, hands in fists, palm up, elbows back. Hands in snake hands, palm up. Oh, now we got some military jets flying in. This is exciting. Maybe you can take a look and see it. Ah, boom. Look at those bad boys. All right. Now, get back down again. Woo! Look at that. Holy crap balls. All right. All right. Now, I don't think me doing King Snake worships the sun is what brought those jets on, but I'll take credit for it. So hands in snake hands. Bring them curl up into fists. Snake hands palm up. You're gonna roll the fists out. Half turn of that corkscrew against eternity. Squat down. Hands in snake hands. Stand on up. Fists, elbows back. Push forward like there's a filing cabinet in front of you. On the beach, perhaps. It's still a filing cabinet, and for some reason you got to push it out just with the index fingers. You're going to push out half turn of a corkscrew against eternity. Stand up. A grape seed in infinite space. A half turn of a corkscrew against eternity. Maybe it's a half twist. grape seed in infinite space, a half twist of a corkscrew against eternity, standing up. Curl up, continual awareness of time and space and of the size and lifespan of things around us. A grape seed in infinite space and a half turn of a corkscrew against eternity. Stand up. Curl up, hands and fists. Hands and snake hands, roll them out, release the fingers. Squat down, hands and snake hands as you stand up. Curl up, continual awareness of time and space and the size and lifespan of things around us. A grape seed in infinite space and a half turn of a corkscrew against eternity. All right, 3 more, stand up. Curl, roll those hands over, release the fingers. Come down, hands and snake hands, standing up. Curl up, hands and fists. Hands and snake hands. A half turn of a corkscrew against eternity. I think it's twist. Here's the last one. We stand up. Curl up, hands and snake hands. A half twist of a corkscrew against eternity. Release. Squat down, come back up. Hands and snake hands. All right, now. I'm sorry, hands and fists. Now the hands at the side, kind of chambered, like for martial arts, but hands are a little bit higher than that. Elbows back. Keep your, if you mirror me, keep your left hand in a fist. Your right hand now is in snake hands, palm up. You're going to send it out to the side. Back of the hand leads the way. Comes around front. Pull back, turn it palm up. So out to the side, the back of the hand in snake hands leads the way. Pull back one more time. Swing that bad boy out. Now pull it back. Now keep your right hand, if you're mirroring me, in snake hands, palm up. Bring your left hand into snake hands. You're going to send that one out to the side. Back of the hand leads the way. Pull back, palm up. Again, swing it out. Pull back, last one. Swing it out. Pull back, hands and fists as you lift them up a little bit. Turn them over, release. Hands come down. Now do a few moments of what could have been warm-up exercises, but this is kind of serpentine-like warm-up. So you're just going to sway the hands back and forth at the sides. Not trying to coordinate the movement with the breath. Just swaying forward and back, forward and back. You can move the hips a little bit with it too if you like. So the hands are facing back and you're just kind of swaying forward and back, forward and back. And see what it's like if you focus the movement, or at least you focus the sense of the origin of the movement at the pelvis or the hips. You're turning the pelvis left and right, or I guess clockwise and counterclockwise. And you're letting the hands kind of sway just like they're being dragged along, or maybe that sounds too coercive, maybe invited along to follow the hips, so that maybe the hips go forward and back just a fraction of a second before the movement of the hands. And the hands, you've got, like, I'll show you from the side, like this serpentine-like motion of the hands and the arms, right? Trying to get the feel of the snake. Just like so. And then you could do this, you could do this for the whole day, I guess, but you're going to bring the hands up. Now palm down, and you're going to be doing like a big figure 8, like you're wiping the tabletop. Wiping the tabletop and turning the hips as you do so. And then come back to swaying the hands forward and back. And then when you're ready, let that go. And yeah, that's that. Go about your day and pretend that nothing happened.